Okay, so yesterday we have seen concept or introduction of industrial management and quality management. And I think we discussed in short, like industrial management is a branch of engineering, right? That deals or integrates man, machine, material. In short, we have discussed, and we have seen quality management means it is act of supervising all activities required to maintain desired level of excellence, right? So that definitions we have seen as an introduction part. Another discussion also we have made, like importance of subject, central idea of subject, course outcomes, right? So today we will start our unit number 1, introduction to management and planning. So this is syllabus. Just a minute. So I hope everything is visible and I am audible clearly to you people. If any interruption is in between, please let me know. This is syllabus of unit number 1, introduction to management and planning, nature and purpose of management, system approach to management, functions of manager, social responsibility and ethics in managing, planning, meaning of planning, types of plan, steps in planning, planning processes, decision making. Okay, these many bits are there. Within 3-4 hours we can discuss on this particular bit. So I recommend these books to you people, Essentials of Management for this particular unit, and additionally you can refer Principles of Management and Administration, as well as you can refer the additional reference book, Principles of Management. But I always recommend to use Essentials of Management for first unit, and for first chapter also same book is I recommend. Okay, so today we are going to discuss nature and purpose of management and system approach to management. So these two bits we can cover today, and if possible we'll go for the functions of managers also. Okay, so before that let me tell a few assignment questions. So every unit will have 6 assignment questions. I will read the questions. Later on you can take it from study material, already it is there. So for this unit there are more questions which are asked in university examination, but for assignment purpose these 6 questions are there. So first question is there, illustrate nature and purpose of management. So almost all questions are for 8 marks in university examination, and for IAC also questions will be for 8 mark. So accordingly you have to write. Write a short notes on social responsibilities and ethics in managing. Second question. Third question, explain the decision making process with types of decision. Fourth question, explain the system approach to management process. Fifth number question, what is planning? Explain the steps in planning. What are the functions of manager? So there are four functions of manager, so you can elaborate in detail. So for 8 mark question it is expected. So all questions are of 8 mark weightage, so you should elaborate accordingly. Okay, so you can take screenshot also, or later on you can take these questions from study material. Okay, so first question, illustrate nature and purpose. So for explanation of nature or characteristics 4 marks, and for purpose or importance of management 4 mark. Social responsibility 4 mark weightage will be there, and ethics in management 4 mark weightage will be there. Decision making process with types of decision. So you need to explain here in third question, decision making process. What is the decision making process? It is definition, and there are few types of decision making, so you have to explain that. So for 8 mark. Then next one is that explain the system approach to management process. So that concept you have to elaborate with the help of example and with the help of block diagram for 8 mark. Here another question, what is planning? So you have to define planning means what, and there are certain steps in planning. You have to elaborate that steps in detail for 8 mark. And last question, what are the functions of manager? As usual, I have told 4 functions are there. You have to elaborate one by one in detail. Okay, so these are the assignment questions. MCQ will be discussed at the end of chapter. Friends, before the discussion of some of the bits from this chapter, let us discuss the title of this particular chapter: Introduction to Management and Planning. Friend, what is the management? We have seen industrial management definition yesterday. Like it is a branch of engineering that integrates man, machine, and material, right? But here I want to discuss only the management. What is exactly meaning of management? Forget about the now industrial management. Friend, in short, I want to tell management is nothing but getting the things done through others. In Marathi, for management, we call it as a व्यवस्थापन, right? So व्यवस्थापनाचा अर्थ इथं असा घेतलाय की it is nothing but getting things done through others. Obviously, you are the manager, right? In that case, you have to manage the things in industry. So there, you have to get the work done from others or getting the things done through others. Getting? So you may have, as a manager, you will be the boss, and you will have so many subordinates along with you. So getting the work done from them is the management. So very simple definition. Whenever anybody will ask to you, what is the management? Management is nothing but getting the things done through others. Then who is the manager? I have told like a manager has to do management. Then who is the manager? Manager is one who accomplishes the objectives by directing the efforts of others. Getting? Manager is person who is accomplishing or completing the objectives of organization by giving direction to others. Others means his subordinates, his employees, right? Another definition is there of management. Management is nothing but act of managing, handling, directing, and controlling. Act of managing, handling, directing, and controlling is the management. So another definition, but I hope it is very simple to remember or understand the concept. What is the management? Management is nothing but getting the things done through others. Simple. I hope you understood this. Now, what is the planning? This is a very common word, right? We make planning. So friends, planning involves selecting enterprises, objectives, departmental goals, program, and determining the way of reaching them. This underline is very important for way of reaching them. What is the planning? Planning is nothing but selecting the enterprise's objective. You have to select what enterprise is expecting, what department is expecting, and then you have to determine the way of reaching them. And that determining way of reaching them is the planning. Another person or another definition is there: the act or process of making a plan. Very simple. From word itself, that definition you can say act or process of making a plan is the planning. Very simple definition. Another meaning of planning here, you can take a method of acting, doing, processing, making, etc. developed in advance is the planning. This is a complicated, but another definition, last definition I will tell. So easily you can remember. What is planning? Deciding in advance what to do in future and how to do it. काय करायचं आहे भविष्यामध्ये आणि कसं करणार आहे? That deciding in advance, that is planning. Very simple definition. So last definition you can remember. Deciding in advance what to do in future and how to do it in future. That is planning. Getting? So I hope you understood these two concepts. What is management? What is planning? So in depth we have to discuss again in coming bits. But remember, what is the management here? Getting the things done through others. That definition you can remember for management. And for planning, deciding in advance what to do in future and how to do it. Getting? So I hope you understood these two words meaning as a title of chapter. Friends, central idea of this particular chapter, it includes the introduction to basic management concepts, like what are the functions of manager, what is nature of management, what is planning, right? So this is about the particular central idea of this particular chapter. Very generalized chapter it is. Now why this chapter is important, I would say in a two sentence. First thing is that to run any organization, planning and management is essential for any type of the project. Remember friend, to run any organization, planning, management is very much essential for any of the project. And as you know, engineer plays an important role in a planning and management in the organization. So that's why this particular chapter is important. Friend, every organization, every project has planning, right? So that's why this particular chapter is important for you. Then this particular chapter is linked to CO number ME4221, which is given below. Outline the different aspects of management for betterment of the organization. You people will able to outline the different aspects of management, like functions of manager, what is management, what is industrial management, that you will able to outline here, and obviously for the betterment of the any of the organization where you will join in future. So let us start bit by bit discussion of first bit of this particular unit, nature or characteristics of management. You people understood the meaning of management here, right? Getting the things done through others or employees, you can say, or subordinates, you can say. So now, what are the characteristics of management? Let us discuss one by one. But before discussing these characteristics of management, you should know, again I am telling, what is the management. Getting? So first, can you hear me clearly? I have started my first bit. If any problem, please let me know. Okay. So universality. Irrespective of the size, nature, and location of the organization, this management remains same throughout the world, throughout the universe, you can say. Let it be small organization, let it be very big MNC, let it be any kind of nature of that particular organization, let it be manufacturing industry, let it be service industry, let it be that organization in India, Africa, America, anywhere. This management concept, management related aspects remains universal. This is a very, very important characteristic, right? So it will not change like area to area, like languages are changing after every mile, like that. Okay. So second characteristic is there, management is a purposeful activity. Purposeful. It is not a vague, it is having certain purpose. What is that purpose? Attaining the organizational goal is the basic purpose. Attaining the organizational goal is the basic purpose of this management. Getting? So management is a purposeful. And what is the purpose? Getting or attainment of the organizational goal. The next characteristic is social process. Management is a social process. Why it is written here? Because it is used for motivation and motivation of employee. Remember friend, in coming bit also we'll discuss like how motivation is a social process. But remember, time being, it is for motivation of employee. That's why it is called as a social process. Then next one is coordinating force. Coordinating force. Management is a coordinating force. Friends, how this is a coordinating force? Because it is avoiding duplicating and overlapping in the organization. Which kind of overlapping or duplicating? Especially duplication of work. If you have proper management, then duplication will not be there. Duplication means same work is done by so many people unnecessarily. You need 10 jobs, so everybody, 3 people are preparing 10 jobs, so 30 jobs will be in your hand. So this is kind of duplication. Another thing is overlapping. Overlapping means one person is having so many responsibility. So friends, if you have management properly, then this duplication or overlapping will be avoided, and you will have strong coordinating force for your organization. The next one is that intangible. Management is a intangible. So it is having unseen force. That's why it is called as a intangible. Tangible means where we can touch. Intangible means where we cannot touch. Right? Can you touch management? Vyavasthapan ha shabd hai, right? It is activity or act, you can say. So it is intangible, even though it is having unseen force. If you have management, you can see in industry, those who are having management strong, they are having good profit, they are having good coordination in the organization. So this is unseen force. Management is a unseen force. That's why it is called as a intangible. So some terms are new for you. So try to understand intangible, where we cannot touch, unseen force. So management is very important in any of the organization. You cannot see any of the entrepreneur without proper management, he becomes successful. Those who are not having proper management, they are not becoming successful in the organization. Remember. So it is unseen force. If you have proper management, means you have strong force. You have and that is not visible, you can say. That's why it is intangible again. Okay. Next characteristic of management is continuous process. It is a continuous process. Management is a continuous process. It is not like you done management today and for further many years it is same. No, it is a continuous process, because cycle of management is continuous for achievement of objective. Continuous. Getting? So management is a continuous process. It cannot be stopped, and it is not stopping. Those who want to become successful in the organization, this management must be continuous. Then next characteristic is that it is a composite process. Why it is called as a composite process? Because the whole process is integrative, and performance is network performance performed in a network fashion. Getting? So composite process, why it is? Because the whole process is integrative and performed in a network fashion. Why it is integrative process? Because everything is integrated there. Man, machine, material, money, right? Everything is integrated there, and that's why and it's decision you have to take, or you have to manage everything in the organization, this man, machine, material, money, whatever it may be. So that's why it is called as a composite process. Then next one is that management is a creative organ, because it provides creative ideas, new imaginations, and a vision to the group efforts. Management harmonies. It is very important characteristic, because it enhances the harmonies in all organizational activities. हार्मोनिज म्हणजे सुसंगतता म्हणू शकतो मराठीमध्ये. सो इफ देर इज अ मॅनेजमेंट, प्रॉपर मॅनेजमेंट, देन harmonies will be there in the organization. Harmonies म्हणजे सुसंगतता सगळ्या गोष्टींमध्ये, मॅन, मशीन, मटेरियल, एव्हरीवेअर. गेटिंग? So next characteristic is they're getting things done. Getting things done. Management involves getting things done through others. That characteristics already we have seen at the beginning of the lecture. Then next one is that catalyst. Next characteristic is a catalyst. As you know, a meaning of catalyst, those who perform chemistry practical, for high rate of reaction, chemical reaction, you need to put the catalyst inside the chemical, right? Then you will get fast reaction of something. So like that, management, if proper management is there, or management is there in the organization, then that management will play like a catalyst. Everything will become fast, right? So that's why it is given analogy of catalyst. Then next one is that coordinates all activities and various resources. Management coordinates all activities and various resources. What it coordinates? Man, machine, material. Again, these are the this yum is very important. Man, machine, material, even money also you can add there. Getting? Then integrating processes. Management is a integrating process because it integrates all resources in the organization. Then management is a multidisciplinary, for all disciplines in the organization it is required. That's why it is called as a multidisciplinary. Then a very, very important aspect, and here you have to contribute, like management is art as well as science. Can somebody want to put the opinion here? I am claiming one sentence like management is art as well as science. दोन्ही पण आहे. Why? Can somebody want to tell? Put the answer in chat box or opinion in the chat box, like yes. Anybody? Take 1 minute and you can put your opinion, like why I am telling, or it is written like art and science. Somebody should not say commerce, only art and science, right? Management is a art as well as science. Can somebody want to put in chat box? Take 1 minute. Yes, anybody? You can refer the things which I have wrote on screen also. You are a science student, so you should be able to elaborate at least one sentence there. Okay, so if you are typing, so continue. So I will also contribute here along with you. It is art because it feels, it guesses, it expresses, it communicates. So these three words are very important for art. Why I am telling it is art? Because these four words are here with me. That is art. Management can feel, management can guess, management can express, management can communicate. That's why it is art. And why it is science? Because it proves, it predicts, it defines, it measures. So if you see the terms above on screen, feel, guesses, expresses, communicates, It all relevant to art, right? And for science, this proves, predict, defines, and measures. You can see all these four terms are relevant to science. In science, we can science when we will say it is science when proof is there. Whenever you are predicting with the help of some analysis, whenever you are able to define, whenever you are able to measure, right? So friends, management is the art as well as science. Okay, I hope I clarified this thing and you understood. If not, then once again we can discuss on this particular bits. Friends, this is about the nature and characteristics of management. In exam, there may be the question like nature of what is the nature of management or characteristics of management. So all characteristics or nature of management I have kept in front of you on in one slide. Is there any doubt? Can you getting me? Are you getting me? What I am telling? So this time there will maybe the theory examination, right? So remember some of the aspects of discussion for writing in theory examination for your IEC also. Okay. Shall we proceed for next beat? Okay, Rohan, thank you. We'll continue. Okay. Now next point is there purpose or importance of management. Purpose or importance of management. At the start of this lecture, we have discussed what? Nature or characteristics of management. Now here I want to tell importance of management or purpose of management. Why management is important. So can somebody will put in chat box, take 1 minute, your own opinion. Like sir, management is important. Even in your daily routine, management is important, right? If proper management is not there in your daily routine also, then people suffers, right? We have many troubles in if management is not proper. So what do you think like why management is important? Let us make this session interactive, otherwise you people are sleeping, right? And I think some of the friends are sleeping. In short, what is your opinion like management, why management is important? Yes, anybody? No? Not having interest or not getting anything. Okay, somebody Srirang is telling it provides sense of focus. Somebody just let me see. It provides sense of focus and direction. Exactly. Srirang, exactly you are correct. Like if proper management is there, then you can focus and you will get proper direction also. Exactly. Anybody else? In short, you can write. No problem. Take 1 minute. No. So let us discuss this importance of management. First, purpose. Before that, I want to tell for successful functioning of every organization, this management is important. This is a clear-cut guideline, and for effective stimulus for every business, management is important. But beyond that, let us discuss some of the points related to this importance or uh, purpose of management. And first, importance is there achievement of group goals. See, even one person is there, right? Or two person are there in family. still you need management in your home, right? And here in industry, you have to achieve the group goals, means so many people are there working, and you have to achieve the common goal, means last product, right? Let us take example of automobile industry. You want to produce one car, so for that purpose, so many people are working, and what is the ultimate goal? Group goal, that car should be produced within 1 minute, within 2 minutes, one at least, right? Like that. So friend, for that purpose, this management is important. Then next one is that optimum utilization of resources. If there is no management, proper management, you are not able to forecast the need of machineries, material, money, manpower, etc. If you are not having proper management, how you will forecast the need? Not possible. Suppose, let us take example, you need 10 machineries, but you have purchased 11 machineries unnecessarily, because you are not having proper management. You don't know how many product you want to produce. Getting how many product you want to produce, you don't know. You are not having proper management. You directly purchase in lump sum like 11 instead of 10. Suppose raw material you need 1 ton, unnecessarily you purchased 10, 20 ton, 40 ton, like that. Right? Sometimes it happens if proper management is not there. Suppose you need working capital like 1 lakh rupees per month. If you kept like 10 lakh rupees unnecessarily, right? So its meaning is that you are not utilizing your resources optimally. You are wasting resources of the organization because of lack of management. Getting? So friends, it is very much essential that if you want to use the resources optimally, then management is very, very important. And if you have proper management, then utilization and processes you can use or achieve good result, and you can use resources very, very effectively, right? So 24/7 you can run some of the machines which are costly, like that, right? And you can utilize that resources effectively. Then next importance is there where you have to answer, like reducing a cost. Obviously reduction of cost may be product, you will say. I am saying this is importance of management. You can reduce the cost of your product. How can somebody elaborate? Effective management leads to reduction in a cost and increase the profit. That sentence I am telling, but how can somebody elaborate? Costs and management चा काय संबंध आहे? Is there any relation? Yes, can somebody unmute and somebody can tell? I'm not finding you people are active like entrepreneurship development, right? You were very, very participative in earlier semester, right? Nobody is responding. Even people are not telling, is it audible, not audible? Can somebody tell me? Okay, somebody, Sachin is telling proper utilization of time. Exactly. Proper management means, effective management means like you are using time. Means you are using time of your employees. You are using time of you are using that machinery 24/7, right? So within with less machineries, with less manpower, you can produce products. So ultimately, you can reduce the cost. Exactly, Sachin, you are correct. You are correct. Actually, this subject is very, very interesting, but you should have participation, right? So in between, I am asking questions. So just be participative, collaborative. We'll discuss, right? Interactive session will make. Okay, this is the one more importance. The next importance is there generation of employment. Now this is little complicated point, and again I will ask anybody if somebody want to think, like how effective management can leads to generation of employment. Can somebody want to contribute? Effective management can leads to generation of employment. Complicated point, right? Anybody want to write here? Take 1 minute, think over it and put in chat box, or you can unmute also. This is totally theoretical subject, so you people have to interact. You can ask questions also in between. You can stop me. We'll discuss also. We have a lot of material. We have a lot of time to discuss also. It is important thing, right? Generation of employment, entrepreneurship development, right? We have seen entrepreneurs are generating the employment, but here I am claiming like effective management is also generating the employment. See, in short, I will tell, if you have effective management, then you will get the idea like how many employees are required, right? So definitely you will recruit the people. That way it is very simple. Try to understand, if you have effective management, then you will come to know that how many employees are required. Sometimes it happens like you need 2 employees, but you are giving force on 1 employee only, and you are getting the work done from 1 employee only, because you are, and that person is always stressed, right? And he is not there in your organization for a long time. It happens like due to work stress, people are leaving the organization, right? So this is the meaning of here generation of employment. Then maintenance of discipline. Maintenance of discipline. Friends, proper management or effective management is there, then this is very important aspect. Like due to proper supervision at all levels of organization, you can maintain the discipline, because you will have proper supervision. Effective management means almost proper supervision, you can say. So you can maintain the discipline also. Then designing new products. This is another importance. Designing new product. Effective management helps to design new product by adopting a new technique. If you have proper management, effective management, you can design new products, because you can utilize the manpower, existing manpower, by utilizing their utilizing our human resource, whatever you are having, you can utilize and you can design the new product. Then ultimately there is a development of nation. See, effective management can leads to develop the nation, because there will be the success chances, right? Your productivity will be more, you will be earning more money, your employees will be satisfied, you are creating lot of wealth. And if you are creating lot of wealth, means you are paying tax to government also, government is getting money revenue. Then if wealth is increasing, then income is increasing of employees. So standard of living of every person, every entity in the society is getting improved. So, and ultimately there is a development of the nation. Getting? So even though friends, we neglect sometime management, so we should not neglect, because it impacts on development of nation ultimately. Getting? So that's why this management is important. So we have seen few aspects like optimum utilization of resources. This management is very important. Reduction of cost in your product, it is very this management, effective management is important. Then for achievement of group goals, this management is important. For generation of employment also, this effective management is important. Maintaining discipline at the shop floor in the company, it is important. For designing a new product, this management is important. For development of nation also, management is important, right? So this 7-8 pointers are there. So whenever there is a question importance of management, you should be able to elaborate this thing. Okay. Have you understood this? Anything you want to contribute, add, comment, your opinion, your view? Anybody want to add? Is it interesting? Yes. Okay. So shall we proceed for next bit? Okay. So we'll discuss on a very, very interesting bit, system approach to management. From bit, it looks a little complicated, but I'll try to make it easy. Friends, let us discuss some terms in this particular bit, like what is a system? System is a set of interrelated and interdependent parts working towards a common goal. What is a system? To me, I think you have learned in ATD, right? In thermal, you have learned system, right? So that system is the same here. Means here, what is the system? A system is a set of interrelated and interdependent parts working towards a common purpose. Now, you understood the meaning of system. If you are not understood still, again I will tell with the help of example. Our human body is also a system. Then just a minute, please hold for 1 minute. Just a minute. Okay. Everything is visible. I am. Continue. I was talking about our human body is also. So at the beginning we have discussed system is interrelated together for a common purpose. So interrelated means what? मराठीमध्ये आपण म्हणू शकतो परस्पर संबंधित, राईट? आणि इंटरडिपेंडंट मीन्स व्हॉट? परस्पर अवलंबित म्हणू शकतो, एकमेकावर अवलंबून म्हणजे एकमेकाशी संबंध असतात. System is a set of interrelated and interdependent parts working towards a common purpose. So I have given example of our body, human body. It is a system because our all organs, muscles, bones, our consciousness, everything is interrelated and interdependent, right? Our organs are interrelated because they are related to each other, right? That's why it is interrelated, and they are interdependent also. One organ is depend on another organ. Muscles are depends on some of the bones, right? Or some of the muscles are depends on organs also. Getting? So that's why try to understand. System is a set of interrelated and interdependent parts working towards a common purpose. Getting? One more example I want to tell. Our college is also one system. Getting? I am trying to explain you what is system, because I want to explain further bit of system approach to management. Before that, you should understand what is system. I have given an example of our human body. Another example is our college is also system, because there are also interrelated and interdependent parts, those who are working towards for common purpose. So now, what are the interrelated part? We professors, right? We are interrelated, but we are not interdependent. But you student and college, they are interdependent. एकमेकावर अवलंबून आहेत. कॉलेज असेल तर स्टुडंट आहे, स्टुडंट असतील तर कॉलेज आहे. They are interdependent. And interrelated means what? We professors, we are not dependent on each other. Professors are separate, right? They are interrelated. Yes, they are related to division. Getting? So professors are interrelated. And remember, college is also system, I have told, because interrelated and interdependent parts like professors, students, interrelated and interdependent system. Same thing is there in and in industry, people are also the common purpose or common goal. And what is their common goal? Producing the product, certain product, and selling in a market. Getting? So this concept again can be understood very well with the help of this input-output model. System output model. Let us discuss once again. With the help of this block diagram, again we'll discuss. Every system, I have given example of system, and always remember, every system is a part of environment. That you have to understand. In environment, systems are there. Now, let us discuss with the help of input-output model. Remember, every input, if you do transformation, you will get certain output. In industry also same thing is there. Input will be there. There will be the transformation process and you will get certain output. For example, input. What inputs will be there in industry? Maybe raw material is there, human resource or manpower, you can say, capital, money, technology. So these will be the inputs, right? And you can do transformation process on it. Means, for example, employee will work on that particular raw material. There will be the certain management activities. There will be the use of technology. There will be the operation method, or there will be the operation on raw material. So like that, transformation will happen on input and you will get certain output. And that output may be product or service, or you can say financial result, something, money you will get certain funding, that revenue, you can say. Getting? So this cycle, whatever I have told, from input to transformation process to input, and from output again feedback to input. If that output is not satisfactory, then it will feedback will go to input, and there you need to change your input. Getting? Then output should be just a minute. Okay, let us continue. I got one. So I was talking about the this. So if output is not satisfactory, product is not satisfactory, raw material is not good, then there you can change the raw material quality. Ultimately, if you do proper transformation process, then you will get. Getting? So to manage this thing, management plays very important role, and that's why this is the system approach of management. Getting? So I think today we'll stop here. You can put your roll number in chat box. You can leave the meeting if you have entered roll number in chat box. Put roll number once only.